It's Confident Computing number 818. Why can't online services tell me my password? Hi everyone, Leo Notenboom here for askleo.com with this week's video newsletter, video version of Confident Computing. The featured article this week, as outlined by the title, actually talks about something that I think a lot of people have trouble grasping. And that is simply this: your online service providers don't know your password. I know it seems really backwards, yet they can still tell whether or not you've entered your password correctly when you log in. In fact, I'll go so far as to say that if a service can tell you your actual password, they're doing security wrong. Also this week, what happens when you delete an email account? Could that email address be reused by someone else in the future? Well, the answer is a qualified yeah, it could happen. And they could sort of impersonate you if you're not careful. We also look at some situations where Wi-Fi could be faster than Ethernet, even though the reverse is normally true, and the chances of recovering email that you deleted 3 years ago. Spoiler, the chances aren't good, but you can avoid the situation in the future. In video this week, in addition to some of the videos related to the articles I've talked about so far, I actually talk about Barbra Streisand. The reason, of course, is what happens when you try to delete something online. Things aren't always as easy to delete as you might expect. And a quick tip about creating a backup administrator account for your PC. We've also got the edited version of the Ask Leo live event from last week, where I talked about password vaults and LastPass. And of course, this week we had a TEH podcast. Gary described how he solved his home Wi-Fi problems with, of all things, Google Nest. I go on a bit of a rant against clickbait headlines and a couple of online publications that seem to have sunk to that low on a fairly regular basis, so much so that I actually no longer pay attention to them as a source, but rather pay attention to them as a place that I'll probably need to debunk for people that are interested in the truth. And of course, we both share television shows that we're watching right now, and we actually dive into a little bit of a controversial discussion about ad blockers and how ad blockers could in fact be impacting your YouTube experience. As always, I hope you find this week's newsletter informative, useful, maybe a little funny around the edges. That's Confident Computing number 818. Why can't online services tell me my password? I'm Leo Notenboom. This is askleo.com. Thanks for watching.